11 miles. That's all that separates two of the top high school soccer programs in the country, Norfolk Academy and Cape Henry Collegiate. 11 miles apart, these two schools have battled over the years. Along that 11 miles, you traverse Northampton Boulevard, Shore Drive, and the North Great Neck Road. It's an area marked by lots of condominiums, and also a great place to eat breakfast. But not just any breakfast. No, this 11 miles is defined by the chicken biscuit. And right across the road, less than 100 yards from Norfolk Academy, we start our journey down Chicken Biscuit Road.
Hey everybody, we had some technical difficulties out on the field. Apologies for that. So we're going to save the Chicken Biscuit Road video for halftime or maybe after the game. Stick around and we'll show you that. But we're going to go straight to look at the dogs here. So you guys can probably see them. Let's see, out on the field. There they are warming up. And you guys let me know if you can hear me. We're going to watch a little bit of stuff here, so enjoy. This one, if you're watching from home, turn your speakers up, especially like Spinal Tap, Nigel Tufnell, whose amplifier went up to 11. Turn it up to 11.
11 miles. That's all that separates two of the top high school soccer programs in the country, Norfolk Academy and Cape Henry Collegiate. 11 miles apart, these two schools have battled over the years. Along that 11 miles, you traverse Northampton Boulevard, Shore Drive, and the North Great Neck Road. It's an area marked by lots of condominiums, and also a great place to eat breakfast. But not just any breakfast. No, this 11 miles is defined by the chicken biscuit. And right across the road, less than 100 yards from Norfolk Academy, we start our journey down Chicken Biscuit Road. Yeah, can I get a chicken biscuit? Yes, sir. Hey, question for you. Chick-fil-A sauce. Does anybody know what's actually in it? No idea.
McDonald's sells more chicken biscuits than any restaurant in the world. Let's not forget, these are the same guys that brought us the McRib. Our next stop on Chicken Biscuit Road is a heavyweight matchup for the ages at the intersection of Northampton and Baker Road. Fighting! Out of the northwest corner from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, Hardee's! Made from scratch biscuits and rubbery chicken. Fighting! Out of the southeast corner from Charlotte, North Carolina, Bojangles! With Cajun spiced chicken and baked from frozen biscuits. Since the chicken comes first in Chicken Biscuit, I'm going to give the split decision to the reigning and still champion chicken sandwich of the world, Bojangles! Apparently Wawa has chicken biscuits. But I got news for you folks. If you got 57 gas pumps out front, it's a gas station, not a chicken biscuit joint. Just past Wawa, the 6 miles from Diamond Springs Road to the Leicester Bridge, is a chicken biscuit wasteland. Somebody could seriously starve to death on this barren stretch of highway. But just when all seemed helpless, around the corner comes Bobo's Fine Chicken. Closed on Sundays. Desperate times require desperate measures.
Yeah, do you guys have chicken biscuits? Do you have chicken biscuits? Yes, like chicken on a biscuit.
I'm sure we can make it happen. Oh, a chicken, yeah, we are trying chicken curry. So that one comes with your choice of either English muffin or French bread with poached eggs and hollandaise sauce.
Let me get this straight. English muffin, poached egg, hollandaise? That puts the Benedict in Benedict Arnold. That's a traitor of a chicken biscuit to any true Southerner.
Cape Henry Collegiate. This marks the end of the 11-mile chicken biscuit road. And for many Norfolk Academy soccer teams in recent years, this has been the end of the road as well, seeking TCIS regular season or TCIS tournament or even state tournament wins against fantastic Cape Henry Collegiate soccer team. This year, this is not the end of the road, it's the beginning of the road. And the TCIS season starts today on Chicken Biscuit Road.
All right, sports fans, we're here live from the Cape. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can text me, but not everybody all at once. I guess that's sort of like, Coach Faubert of Virginia All-American or whatever soccer camp where he would say, hey, campers. He'd have like 500 campers over here at Cape Henry. And he'd say, hey, campers, somebody throw me a ball. And then he learned very quickly that you don't ask 500 campers to throw you a ball. But somebody, maybe like my wife, Natalie, shout out to Natalie watching from home. If you could text me and just let me know if you can hear me and if you can see the field where we are live streaming today from the Cape. I hope you guys all enjoyed the what is that? Oh yeah, looks like it is working. So I can see the little volume thing going. Hope you guys enjoyed the pregame show there. We were having a little bit of technical difficulties getting all the technology set up and just getting rolling here. But we will try to give you guys a little treat at halftime and go back and watch a little background on this rivalry. I went to school at Duke University in Durham, North Carolina. And, geez, everybody can hear me. Awesome. I went to school in Durham, North Carolina, and we had a crosstown rivalry, UNC Chapel Hill. Of course, big game this last Saturday. Shout out to everybody who's of Carolina fans. But we lost at home to Cameron. It's just not the same when Cameron Crazy's not there. Those two schools are separated by 11 miles, and it's an intense rivalry. Great academic schools, excellent sports tradition, and just an unparalleled rivalry when it comes to college sports. And these two teams as well, Cape Henry and Norfolk Academy. If you take the coastal road that hugs the coast down North Great Neck and then Shore Drive to Northampton, it's exactly 11 miles as well. And if you didn't catch the pregame, we'll give you a little background on this rivalry and that 11-mile journey. In terms of lineups today, coaches gave me their lineup cards, but I got to be honest, I have no idea who's the starting team. So we're going to kind of call it out as we see them. A lot of new players out there this year, a lot of new faces. The Norfolk Academy squad is carrying 29 players, but due to COVID protocols, only is allowed to dress 18. So we got some of you guys sitting at home. Hopefully you got the stream link and you guys are all watching online because this is going to be a barn burner. But there's one thing Coach talked about, there's a lot of sophomores on this team this year. They decided that, with such an abbreviated season, 4 weeks, what they really could do this is get an opportunity to really get to know some of the players and get to know what makes them tick. And so carried quite a few sophomores. We've got a couple of sophomores starting. I'll call them out as I see them out there. I know Bennett Yu, strong player in midfield, is going to be teaming up at a deep CDM. For you soccer fans out there, that'd be like a 6 or an 8 teamed up with Braden Shepard, senior on the team. And there's a guy named Liam Nass, I think, playing up front. And then, gosh, to be honest, I can't even remember who else is out there. But should be a good squad. Dayton Ott starting up front, senior. Taylor Fox, Steve Fox. Here come the dogs. Woof, woof. Let the dogs out. And then looks like we're going to do a little do-si-do here. Switch into the field. We got Dayton Ott starting up front, T. Fox in the back, Preston Anthony, another strong center back, James Coleman. A lot of key pieces from last year's state semifinalist. For those you guys that didn't watch that game, oh my goodness! I mean, sports are exciting, and I think a lot of the football teams get a lot of the press. But these two soccer teams, among the best in the state, and here they are ready for kickoff. Cage starts on the attack early. That's Gavin Doran up top. Beach FC player. Knocking it around the back. We got Mitchell Lugo. Maybe Carson Poulios. Is that a guess? Got Mason Dudley there in midfield. Another player to watch here, number 10, sitting deep for Cape Henry. Kyle Usanis, quite a player. He plays more of an attacking role for his club team, but out here he's playing in a bit more of a defensive mindset. Again, Coach Run sent me the lineup, but I have no idea what I did with him. So I know they're starting out 4 in the back. I think Kyle's going to sit as sort of a, looks like he's sitting as sort of a deep CDM, almost like a deep playmaker. Those of you who have watched Italian soccer or World Cup soccer, you'll know the name Andrea Pirlo, the mastermind. I've been told Pirlo could sit at the back 6 and dribble through 3 people with a glass of Chianti in his hand. So you see Kyle Usanis stepping forward here to get into the attack. Shout out, by the way, to all of the dogs that are out there. Woof, woof. I know that a lot of the alumni were going to try to tune in for this game. This is such a big game every year. Usually it's good shot on goal there. I think that was Mason Dudley off the service from Kyle Usanis. Those two guys got together early in their last game. Cape Henry's actually played one game already, 2-0 win over a feisty Walsingham team. Goals in that game from Kyle Usanis, assisted by Mason Dudley, and then the second goal late, Gavin Doran from an assist from Kyle Usanis. But I think Coach Braun, as I was mentioning, I think he's running a 4-1-2-3. So an inverted triangle midfield, and then 3 standard attackers. Oh, there's Braden Shepard on the ball. Rubbed off it by number 9. Matt McGraw, maybe? There's Coleman in on the tackle. James Coleman, really tough player. Dayton Ott holding the ball up front. Looking to squeeze through. Oh, and okay, there's a foul. I told my wife I would keep the game very balanced and not be too biased. In fact, I even took off my Norfolk Academy jacket, so I'm kind of incognito over here on the sidelines. There's Andrew Trender. Game setting up an early rhythm here with both teams trying to possess through midfield and then find their forwards on the run. Ross Hope in goal for the Dogs. Ross is a junior, I believe. Stellar indoor soccer goalie. The Dogs team had a really competitive indoor. Oh, and on the back post. Let's see if we can get onto this. Oh. All right. All right, and they got Mason Dudley running in line. Ball played out of danger. Yeah, so this is the hard thing, right? So the kids got masks on. I don't know their numbers. I don't know their faces. So it's going to be a little bit interesting commentating today. All right, and what would be great is if my wife could just give me a quick text so my phone will bing. One ping only. Oh, here we go. Gavin Doran with the shot on goal. Just to let me know if the sound is working. Yeah, I'm going to get back to a bunch of dogs that in college played 2 years ago, including Els Boone out at Stanford. Els is an amazing play-by-play announcer who ran NATV, trying to kind of keep up with the Joneses, so to speak, or the Booneses, I guess, in my commentating today. Oh, and there's my wife. Okay, my wife is texting me, and we're about to score a goal, but all right, so you guys will be able to hear that ring in the background. That's my wife hitting Find My iPhone. Oh, that's a shot on goal from Braden Shepard. And of course, my hands are absolutely frozen, and I cannot turn off the Find My iPhone message. So when I made the Sean Connery Hunt for Red October one ping only, I actually meant a text, not Find My iPhone. My wife is a big fan of Find My iPhone. My son can't quite. Thanks for that, honey. My son can't quite believe that I told her how to use Find My iPhone, but she's a gem. So here's to you, Natalie. Love you. What do we got here? Free kick from about 35 out. It's like Taylor Fox serving the ball into the back stick. Oh, and just over the top. But yeah, so keep trying to get into the former dogs. But I know a lot of those guys in college are going to try to tune in. If you guys are listening or watching the game, send this tweet out. Tweet it, Instagram it, Facebook it, whatever, Snapchat it. I don't know what you guys all use. But send it out to the masses. These guys are putting on a good game here today. Again, very strange circumstances with COVID this year. An abbreviated season. It's only going to be about 4 weeks long. Braden Shepard flicks the ball through. Date not. Oh, trying to get some traction. Kai Sanas cleans it up nicely. Oh, and there's a foul. And Braden Shepard throws a penalty early on. Braden Shepard with the penalty. I'm not sure. I mean, so I'm a little biased, right? It's my son. It's my dogs out there. I'm not sure I would have called that one this early in the game. It looked, we'll have to see if the broadcast booth can pull up a replay for us on that one. But it looked to me like that was a fair challenge from both players. I think it was Gavin Doran or maybe Mitchell Lugo. Oh, and Braden Shepard, wow, puts it 50 feet over the net. So, all right, that's all right. Here we go, dogs. Let's get another one. Yeah, so the soccer gods have spoken, and apparently that was not a foul. So, fair dinkum. Still tied 0-0. As I was saying before, so if you guys are watching the game, send this out, show some love. Let's see if we could get, I don't know, maybe 100. Shoot, I bet if all the college guys sent this out, and all the people from NA, all their Instagrams, Snapchats, all of that stuff. We might be able to have 200 people watching this game at some point. Big throw, and that's, I think it's Andrew Trender. Maybe? I don't remember the numbers. Oh, and we play on. Referee's assistant sees the handball and helps him out. Very difficult rule to interpret. It's not just hitting your hand. It's really any part of your arm. And even if it hits any part of your arm, it's not necessarily a handball. It just depends on what the intent was and what the specific scenario. just getting back to that PK for a second. As I was saying earlier, I'm not sure there was a foul. And in this game, you know, these two teams come out to scrap every year. Two very talented teams, but also two teams that take a lot of pride in how they defend. Oh, and here's a break. And Norfolk Academy closes it out of the break easily. Coming out of the back, I'm guessing that's Carson Pulios. Plays the ball through to number 22. I'm going to try to get a line up here before maybe at halftime. There's Cape fans out there. I think they're streaming as well today, so you might check out the Cape live broadcast. Or you can stay here with us. Just happy to take all comers here. Chicken Biscuit Road Teleproductions. Ooh, James Coleman, I think there. Hard on the tackle. Cape draws a foul. Looks to play quickly. Mason Dudley dropping deep to pick up the ball. Swings across. Oh, okay. So that guy's name is Luke. That's not Carson like I thought. Oh, long ball through. Norfolk Academy goalkeeper Ross Hope cleans that up easily. Very strange season this year. 4-week season. You know, we were supposed to play in the fall. This is normally a fall sport for those of you who haven't followed TCIS soccer. But with the COVID situation, just really wasn't an opportunity to get out there on the field. Massive kudos to the administration for both schools, all the public health advocates that got these guys out on the field today. The 4 weeks. This is usually about a 12-week season. Yeah, it's Andrew Turner there. About 12 minutes in, looks like we've got a couple of subs coming in. And I would tell you who they are, but I'll just zoom in so parents watching at home can see who we got. Oh, they got masks on. Probably hard to tell who it is. Yeah, 4-week season, so this one's a sprint. This is usually this Norfolk Academy Cape game. It's usually the game of the year to watch. And typically a game that they play in mid-October. Last year's TCIS game played at Norfolk Academy. They switch back and forth, so home team alternates each year. Barn burner game last year, 2-1. Dogs took the victory. And Cape Henry returned the favor in the TCIS championship, downing the Dogs 3-1. And then in probably the best, I was considered the best high school soccer. It might have been the best soccer game I've ever seen. Up in Richmond at Sportsbacker Stadium in the state semifinals, Cape Henry came away with a well-deserved but a tough win in penalty kicks. Teams went 6 rounds with Matty VW, Matt Vanderwerf, in goal, absolutely standing on his head, twinkle toes, saved the 5th penalty kick, kicked by, I believe it was Aiden Dowd. Great penalty kick, but oh, there's a great shot. Gavin Doran puts one over the top. But Matty made a fantastic save on the 5th penalty kick. It was the Norfolk Academy was the 2nd kick, so this actually would have won the game, semifinals for the Dogs. Matt stuck out his big toe as he was diving, caught the ball with his big toe, spun on the line. I don't know, Schrodinger's cat, I don't think could have done anything with this one. Was it in? Was it out? Was it both? You just can't really tell. But But the referees called it out, and I think it was out. And the Dolphins marched on to capture their third state championship. Third straight. Can't talk. There's a ball through. Norfolk Academy playing a 4-2-4. This formation worked really well for them last year. Traditionally, Norfolk Academy is a bit more of a physical team, an athletic team, not as much soccer finesse or technique as you tend to get from the Cape Henry squad. Dave Brennan does a tremendous job with that team, getting them all on the same page to play a really pretty brand of football. The 4-2-4 worked very, very well for the Dogs last year. Gave them attacking options, counter-attacking options. Preston Anthony, Gavin Doran, good battle there in midfield. Mason Dudley tries to play through. Coming the other way. Who is that on the wing? Might be the Liam kid. I'm going to get that roster here. Oh, good challenge there. Oh, it's Carson Puyos out wide. Okay. Now, all right, that's why I was confused. The other dark-haired kid in the middle there, that was Carson. Ball served in. Taylor Fox plays the ball out. And then some kid with blonde hair, so I don't know who that is. Oh, and then we got a run. Braden Shepard. Oh, that's not Braden Shepard, sorry. That is somebody else who runs a lot like Braden Shepard. Oh, and a nice block up for corner kick. Team settling in early here. Norfolk Academy with the early chance. Off the penalty kick given to Braden Shepard. Played it just a bit outside. A little bit of adrenaline going. There's a service to the back post. Oh. Surprised the referee didn't call a push there. It looked like a very clear hands to the back from the North Academy player, but a foul now to break up the attack. Yeah, just going back to the COVID protocol, it's a very strange year this year. So, 4-week season. This one's a sprint. I think, as I recall, Norfolk Academy has 8 or 9 games planned, just playing the TCIS schools this year. So no state competition, no games against the Richmond teams. Here's the 4-2-4 that we're talking about in action. You'll notice Norfolk Academy's got 4 players up very, very high. Counts here, the middle gets very stretched, and two midfielders, Bennett Yu and Braden Shepard, tend to have a lot to do in this formation. Not sure who the other central midfielder is right now. But when it works, and when you can get numbers forward, this Norfolk Academy team has created a lot of scoring chances with this formation. Braden Shepard on the deck. Kicked off in the middle. So about midway through the first half here from the Cape. 40-minute halves here in TCIS play. About 18 minutes in. My apologies to you guys at home. I set up the wrong panel, so you can't actually see the scoreboard on the Barclays Premier style header, but we'll get that fixed at halftime. You can track along on the score with us. Oh, tough challenge there in midfield. Gavin Doran gives no quarter. Braden Shepard asks none. Flying ninja kick on the sidelines. Everybody was kung fu fighting. again, if you guys are watching and enjoying the broadcast, please feel free to share that stream link with any of your friends or colleagues or former Norfolk Academy or Cape Henry students, current students. Shot on goal from the Dogs. These guys are going to play for 4 weeks, and it's going to be an exciting game every time out. We're going to try to stream as many games as we can here from Chicken Biscuit Road Productions. Just try to get these guys a little bit of airtime. As I was mentioning earlier, Norfolk Academy has a large squad this year, 29 players on the team, rostered on the team, but only 18 allowed to travel due to COVID protocols. Next week, I can't remember if we're home this week. I know we play on Thursday again against a big game Norfolk Christian team. Here's Gavin Doran up the middle, cleared out gamely by Taylor Fox. But we're going to try to stream as many games as we can. Maybe have a little bit of fun. Do some player profiles. Certainly for some of those boys that didn't get a chance to travel today. Hopefully you're tuned in, getting a chance to watch your Dogs out here on the field. We're going to work on getting everybody involved in some way, shape, or form. Bad throw in, but it goes uncalled. As a former referee, that's probably the thing that drives me the battiest in the modern game. Oh, nice shot. Ross Hope gets his body behind the ball. You folks at home can't tell this because you're snuggled up nice and warm, but it is cold out here. I'm going to guess we're probably 35 degrees, maybe a 15-mile-an-hour wind coming across the field. Keeper taking a shot like that, when they haven't had a whole lot of work to do, just gives you pause, And not pause like as in the Ethan Hennessy kind of pause, big cat last year, but pause like as in like waiting, like see a shot like that come in, and it can be a challenge to make sure that you follow the right fundamentals and get yourself behind the ball. Taylor Fox coming out of the back. Tackle there from James Coleman, JC7. I can't watch the stream or the chat out there, but if you're a Norfolk Academy former alumni, former player from the team, and you can put something in the chat, let us know you're out there. Armand Shekariz, Dookie, was going to try to check in. William Smith, the Dowds, I think, Jack Hall, Randolph Nakin. Sorry, technical difficulties. I'm just checking to make sure. Got a little battery generator kind of thing out here because I got one piece of my equipment that actually needs power, and just checking it to make sure. We've got a foul here. It's like a late call. And that's a foul on a really tall guy on the far side. I'm going to guess that's Axel. I've heard the boys talk about Axel before, and that he is rather tall. Oh, and we got a yellow card for that. So apparently that yellow card probably for dissent. I heard a couple of players asking what the card was for. Oh, again, served way over the top. All right, we have a player coming on with some really sparkly orange boots, subbing in for Braden Shepard. Who is that? Is that Jens? That is Jens. Oh my goodness! I think I think that's Jens Peterson. Jens is either current or former track athlete, blazing pace, and a deft touch in front of goal. Oh! Yeah. Ball coming out of the back now from Taylor Fox, looking to serve it in towards the top of the 18. Players are right there. Good service, but one out of the back. I think it's Mitchell Lugo. Swung around the back. Cape Henry starting to find some more possession now in the game. Their first game against Walsingham, I watched just a little bit of that game. A little difficult to really tell what was going on in the game, but Walsingham put up a fight. Cape was unable really to possess the ball to their normal standards, but still came away with a 2-0 victory. Referee's assistant says offsides. The 13 and change left here in the first half. 0-0 score. Tie ball game here from the Cape. Oh, big service in from Cape. Kyle Usanis looking, but well cleared by, it's got to be Preston. No, it's Preston? Oh, I can't tell. I have no idea. Either Preston Anthony or James Coleman. One of the two of them. Great service, Aaron. Kyle Usanis moved forward from his deep holding midfielder position now, more consistently in the attack. That's good news for Cape and potentially bad news for the Dogs. Kyle, very talented technical player. Scores a lot of goals, very crafty. Good service in there, headed away by Taylor Fox. Kyle Usanis stonewalled at the 18. Ooh. Once again, if you're just joining us, 0-0 ball game here. Cape Henry, Norfolk Academy. Norfolk Academy's first TCIS game of the year. Cape Henry played a game last week. Came away with a 2-0 victory versus Walsingham. Norfolk Academy continues their TCIS march on Thursday against Norfolk Christian. To be honest, I can't remember if that game is home or away. But either way, we're going to try to video stream as many of these games as we can here on Chicken Biscuit Road TV. Mason Dudley with a shot. Blocked. Oh, James Coleman with the attempted bicycle kick. Kyle Usanis tries to dribble through. Again, denied by the Dogs' defense. There's a good ball in to Gavin Doran. A layback pass to Mason Dudley. Ball across to Kyle Usanis. Oh! Great chance on goal. Nearly. I was just about to say, this is the thing that the Norfolk Academy team does not want to see. When Cape Henry gets three of their very talented, technical, skilled players forward, You saw Mason Dudley, Gavin Doran, and Kyle Usonis there combined very effectively to generate that opportunity. Kyle Usonis goes skyrockets in flight, puts the ball over the crossbar. Coach Kevin Denson asked for it bigger. Coach not shy of the long ball. Oh, certainly. Great ball through. And here we go. Norfolk Academy on the attack from the wing. Sweat it. Oh, great tackle there from Cape Henry. Sorry for the enthusiasm for soccer fans there at home. Sweat it, of course, being the modern term for the Bangu. Andy Walker certainly knows that term. Get the ball to the end line. Blast it back across the 6 for a tuck-in goal. So many players these days get the ball at an odd angle like that and they just want to fire on goal. Bring the ball across. I think it's called a Bangu. Maybe I'm making that up. I could be making that up. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it was Joey Books, former ODU player and coach of our U19 Beach FC team. I think was the one that I heard that term from. Service from the corner. Oh, it's a great ball in. Danger. The corner kick. Cape Henry is starting to put it together on offense here. Short corner. Kyle Usonis 2v1 over to Mason Dudley, who puts the ball to the back stick. Nice header out. Ball Cape Henry Academy throw. Once again, for those of you watching from home, which presumably all of you are, and you're inside, nice and warm. It's freezing out here. I made the mistake of setting up my video rig right in the ditch, so it's very damp and damp cold coming up through my feet. Well done, crafty from Mason Dudley. Nice tackle there. Kyle Usonis dispossessed from the ball, picks it up again. Looks for the penetrating ball through. Dogs playing very good help defense. I mean, once again, very early. This team has only played together. They had tryouts last week. Team was formed in the middle of last week. First game less than 5 days later. But actually playing very well defensively and shutting down many of the Cape Henry attacks. Quite a bit of wind coming in from the south in Cape Henry's direction. We'll look to see how that may affect play in the second half. Oh, and there's a foul. Dangerous position. This looks like either Kyle Usonis or Mason Dudley territory. It looks like Kyle is going to take the kick. Kyle has a wicked bending ball. Lots of options here. Near post strike. Curl a ball to the back stick to runners. I'm guessing Kyle tries to dip this around the wall into that near post. Let's see what we do here. I could probably shout that to our keeper, but he'll figure it out. Yeah, we're definitely going to see a near post strike here from Kyle. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Mason Dudley. Mason Dudley chipping to the back post. Okay, so I had the numbers wrong. If that had been Kyle, I think we would have seen the hard curling ball to the near post around that wall. Mason Dudley chooses the other good option. Ball to the back stick. Norfolk Academy defense up to the task. Beautiful day here at the Cape. A little cold. See if we can get some fan shots here. Is that Sally Dudley on the sidelines? Dude, wave the camera, Sally. Cape fans, as I understand it, were allowed to bring, I don't know if it's one or two, maybe it's just one parent per senior player, so they could come out and watch the seniors play. So referee trying to orient his directions here. He's got the colors right, so he had said red, just pointed the wrong direction. Asking the players to be mind readers and understand what he was saying, but no harm, no foul. Gavin Dorn picks the ball up. Nifty turn into space. Plays the ball out wide. Probably Sinus looking to sweat the ball in. Great defense. Probably Sinus again asks for the ball to the wing. Oh, and fouled. All right, once again, another difficult spot here. Lots of options open. Looks like Gavin Dorn's going to get on the end of this one. Bit surprised. I think a big boy like Gavin, I'd probably expect to see him in the mixer. But he's going to play the ball to the near post. Oh, nearly. Oh, it looked like it might have been right off the training ground. They've run with all kinds of tricks up his sleeve with this team. Their free kick. With Gavin Dorn now attacking on goal. Oh, and cleaned up by Taylor Fox. The door is closed. I got like 17 messages on my phone, so let me just check that real quick. Hi, yes. 80 Walker said, Bangu! Yes, Bangu. Oh, and there's that shot on goal. Just over the crossbar. A couple of tweets coming in. Somebody asked if we get a halftime show. I don't know. We might get a halftime show. We'll see what you guys are up for. I got some highlight videos from last season. I'm not sure if you guys were there for the pregame, but maybe we'll spin through a little bit of a highlight reel from last year's Cape games. Unbelievable games. 3 matches. You know, it's rare. Well, I don't want to say it's rare. I mean, Norfolk Academy and Cape Henry, I don't know if they've ever met in the state tournament at that level with that much on the line. I think in prior years, Norfolk Academy had played Cape Henry when they were a little bit lower of a seed, but just unprecedented to play in the semifinals. 2 teams from Virginia Beach playing against each other up in Richmond. Ball to the back stick, Kyle Usanis. We got some highlights. We'll show you guys. If you didn't catch the pregame show, we were having some technical difficulties, but we'll run the highlight reel from last year's game. Maybe give you guys a little bit of background on this rivalry and the 11 miles between these 2 schools. Just realizing that I talking about the 11 miles between the 2 schools. Mason Dudley here playing the ball out wide to number 23. Number 23, a very good player. I have no idea who he is, but the ball from Mason into Kyle. Kyle turns, and there's a goal. 1-0 Cape. Great ball in from Mason Dudley. Kyle Usanis got the center back on his hip. Knew exactly where he was. Turned and burned. Played the easy ball into the back stick. 1-0 Cape. I'm just remembering, as I was talking about the 11 miles and all the breakfast restaurants around that road. I went and got a biscuit this morning for breakfast, but I failed to eat it. So maybe I will treat myself to a biscuit at halftime. I'm not sure what the time is on the clock here, but the clock says 2 minutes, but that means we're certainly into the time kept on the field. The last 2 minutes of the game is always, or of each half, it's always at the referee's discretion, so they can add extra time if needed. We could be very, very close to halftime here with that score from Cape Henry. Norfolk Academy have had their chances, the best of which coming in at the 15th minute, I think. Maybe it was a little later than that. Get a statistician out here. Maybe next week I can get Andy Walker to come out and be my my stats production guy. Oh, there's a shot on goal. Cleaned up by the Cape Henry keeper. But an early penalty kick awarded off a clattering header. I think it was either Gavin Doran or Mitchell Lugo. Clattered into Brady Shepard, drew the penalty. The penalty kick went astray. Oh, there's a foul. And the referee captures it. Try not to referee too much from the sidelines. Also, for those of you who are watching at home, scoreboard still says 0-0 online, but it's actually 1-0 Cape. Of a Kyle Usanis goal, Mason Dudley assist. These two guys, both top players for Virginia Rush teams. Mason for the U19 team coached by Stephen Holmes. And Kyle for the U17 team, also coached by Stephen Holmes. Coach Holmes, hopefully you're out there watching. And it's halftime here at the Cape. So I'm going to get a biscuit and let's see what we got here. And my fingers are frozen. So, guys, everybody get a drink, settle in. We're going to start the halftime show in about a minute here. Just going to check text real quick. Check our, oops, sorry for that. Check text here real quick and check our streaming setup and just make sure. Looks like everything's hot and alive. So if you'll bear with me, we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're going to go back. I don't even know how many people we have online. Hopefully it's a lot, but, oh, Natalie said me first. Hey, everything's good. Let me just hit something real quick, and I can call you for like 3 minutes. All right, again, Cape Henry in the lead here, 1-0. What do we need to do here? Let's put that over there. There we go. Okay, Cape Henry in the lead here, 1-0 at halftime off a Kyle Usanis goal, assisted by Mason Dudley. If you weren't able to join us before the game, we're going to run a little video right now talking about the history and the rivalry between these two teams. Two teams separated by only 11 miles. So enjoy.
Miles. That's all that separates two of the top high school soccer programs in the country, Norfolk Academy and Cape Henry Collegiate. 11 miles apart, these two schools have battled over the years. Along that 11 miles, you traverse Northampton Boulevard, Shore Drive, and the North Great Neck Road. It's an area marked by lots of condominiums, and also a great place to eat breakfast. But not just any breakfast. No, this 11 miles is defined by the chicken biscuit. And right across the road, less than 100 yards from Norfolk Academy, we start our journey down Chicken Biscuit Road. Yeah, can I get a chicken biscuit?
Hi, David.
Yep.
All right, here you go.
Hey, question for you. Chick-fil-A sauce. Does anybody know what's actually in it? No idea.
McDonald's sells more chicken biscuits than any restaurant in the world. But let's not forget, these are the same guys that brought us the McRib. Our next stop on Chicken Biscuit Road is a heavyweight matchup for the ages at the intersection of Northampton and Baker Road. Fighting! Out of the northwest corner from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, Hardee's! Made from scratch biscuits and rubbery chicken. Fighting! Out of the southeast corner from Charlotte, North Carolina, Bojangles! With Cajun spiced chicken and baked from frozen biscuits. Since the chicken comes first in Chicken Biscuit, I'm going to give the split decision to the reigning and still champion chicken sandwich of the world, Bojangles! Apparently Wawa has chicken biscuits. But I got news for you folks. If you got 57 gas pumps out front, it's a gas station, not a chicken biscuit joint. Just past Wawa, the 6 miles from Diamond Springs Road to the Leicester Bridge, is a chicken biscuit wasteland. Somebody could seriously starve to death on this barren stretch of highway. But just when all seemed helpless, around the corner comes Bobo's Fine Chicken. Closed on Sundays. Desperate times require desperate measures.
Yeah, do you guys have chicken biscuits? Do you have chicken biscuits?
Chicken biscuit?
Yes, like chicken on a biscuit.
I'm sure we can make it happen. Oh, a chicken, we are trying chicken. So that one comes with your choice of either English muffin or French bread with poached eggs and hollandaise sauce.
Let me get this straight. English muffin, poached egg, hollandaise? That puts the Benedict in Benedict Arnold. That's a traitor of a chicken biscuit to any true Southerner.
Cape Henry Collegiate. This marks the end of the 11-mile Chicken Biscuit Road. And for many Norfolk Academy soccer teams in recent years, this has been the end of the road as well, seeking TCIS regular season or TCIS tournament or even state tournament wins against a fantastic Cape Henry Collegiate soccer team. This year, this is not the end of the road, it's the beginning of the road. And the TCIS season starts today on Chicken Biscuit Road.
Hey, back here at halftime. Hopefully you enjoyed that little brief background on this competition. Team's getting ready to go again here, even with 3 minutes left on the halftime clock, but it looks like they're ready to go. At least Cape's ready to go. We're gonna, while we're waiting for the Norfolk Academy team to come up, we're gonna watch a little bit of highlights from last year's games.
Miles. That's all that separates two of the top high school soccer programs in the country, Norfolk Academy and Cape Henry Collegiate. 11 miles apart, these two schools have battled over the years. Along that 11 miles, you traverse Northampton Boulevard, Shore Drive, and the North Great Neck Road. It's an area marked by lots of condominiums, and also a great place to eat breakfast. But not just any breakfast. No, this 11 miles is defined by the chicken biscuit. And right across the road, less than 100 yards from Norfolk Academy, we start our journey down.
All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and cut in because here come the dogs. Getting ready to start the second half. Okay, Cape Henry up 1-0 here from the Cape. We'll cut back to those highlights after the game if anybody wants to stick around. A very similar lineup here for the Dogs. A slight adjustment. Looks like Braden Shepard may be moving forward to more of an attacking midfield position. If you're just joining us, we're in the second half now. Cape Henry with a 1-0 lead. Off a Kyle Usanis goal assisted by Mason Dudley. Gavin Doran drops deep to pick up the ball. Cape finding a bit more possession now. Trying to take their chances. And into the attack. Spread out wide. Beats the man to the byline. Ball across. Danger. Kayusanis looking for a second. And there's the brace. Kayusanis puts Cape Henry up 2-0. Early in the second half. And we can hear it from the field hockey players. Okay, field hockey players, they're cheering for their Cape Henry Dolphins, who now lead 2-0. Apologies for those viewers at home. No, you are not watching this game on a mountainside. My iPod rig just slipped slightly from the top. So I get a little bit of an angle here on the video. We'll try to correct that if we can when we get a break in the action. Yeah, once again, clinical finish by Kyle Usanis. Ball bouncing around the box, danger zone. Took that shot from about 15 yards out, uncontested. Nestled it into the far right corner. Easy as you like. Good save there by Ross Hope. Oh, there's a foul. All right, we're going to try and reset this high pod here. Well, actually, you know what? It's not that bad. We're just going to stick with this. Just so we don't miss something important. You guys, if you're watching on a tablet or a phone, you can tilt the bottom right corner of your screen down slightly so you can level the horizon if you're getting seasick. Ball in from the Norfolk Academy. In the air. Oh. If you're watching on a computer or TV, it may not be quite as easy to adjust the horizon. I think I might have been mistaken earlier. I think it's Fraser Boone just passing the ball in. Ball in. Oh, Norfolk Academy looking for the equalizer. Goes begging. Corner kick. Oh no, goal kick. So a quick adjustment here, see if we can get that level back. And while we level the horizon, we are going to see if we can keep the game in focus from a slightly lower angle. We can go with this till we get the next out of bounds. A little bit of field view. You may be able to see a little bit more of the intensity of this game. You know, I like the video from the elevated angle. You can really see the shape of the play. Sometimes you just can't quite grasp how intense of a game it is. This game is certainly ratcheting up in the intensity. All right. Norfolk Academy again on the attack. Ball wide. Goal kick. .31 minutes left on the clock here. Cape Henry with a 2-0 lead, not 1-0. We need to update that scoreboard, which we will do at the next break. Got Door with the ball. Goes to the back stick. All right, we put it in the scoreboard and it pops up just like that. I had been wanting for several years to try to learn how to stream once I first got this iPod to videotape club games and high school games. And last week I spent just a little bit of time trying to figure it out. It's actually surprisingly easy. Amazing what you can do with modern technology these days. For any of you watching who might like to have a game streamed, you can contact Chicken Biscuit Road Productions with that request. Fenway in possession again, 2-0 lead. Just looking to spread the dogs out, knock the ball around. Norfolk Academy just trying to find a key to unlock this Cape Henry defense. Ball in on goal. Oh, and it looks like we're going to get a goal kick here, yeah? Sorry about that, folks. Just had to reset the camera. Tripped over a wire while I was doing it. Thought I was going to have some technical difficulties there, but didn't seem to break anything too important. Again, Cape Henry here with a 2-0 lead. A little over 12 minutes into the second half. What looked like it might be a slight wind advantage in the first half headed in the Cape Henry's direction. This second half has really died down and turned into a bit more of a quartering wind. Not really providing much difference at all. Cape Henry on the attack again. Yeah, that's definitely Fraser Boone, brother of Els Boone. He was manned the broadcast booth during his time at Norfolk Academy on the soccer field. His brother Fraser up there starting left back, I believe, today. Taylor Fox with the header out. Parker Mann. Good pull across. Back to Parker. Oh, and there's a foul. Dangerous foul from behind. Apologies, I believe that I slightly missed that one off camera. James Coleman, great control. Spins. One-way traffic most of the second half in Cape Henry's direction. I think the lineup change for the Dogs, ball into keeper, Ross Hope, flies it in. I think the formation change, aiming to get a little bit more production up front, has left them slightly challenged to possess the ball through midfield. Taylor Fox has now slid into a midfield position to try to shore that up. I'm over on the sidelines trying to find some gloves. My fingers are about to fall off. Let's see if we can get the camera in view while we're putting those on. Gavin Dorn on the attack, knifing through the defense. Dogs look to play long. Just not, for as big as this Cape Henry field is, with 4 in the back for Cape Henry, Norfolk Academy not quite finding the spaces. Seems like they might be, I don't know, more effective if they could find an outlet ball in midfield out wide, and then look to attack the flanks from there. But and there's a hard foul by someone. I think that was. Is referee calling a foul? Certainly not. Look at 2 Norfolk Academy players clattered feet. Drop ball? No. He's calling a foul. Well, again, it looked like that might have been 2 Norfolk Academy players, but I might have that wrong. Taylor Fox on the ball. Looks like he's going to play this ball in. Taylor was an early product of the Beach FC system before transitioning to play in a 3-sport athlete: tennis, basketball, and soccer, before switching over from playing travel soccer to focus on playing 3 seasonal sports. But still has the skills to put this one on frame and possibly in the net. Ball in from Oi. All right. Big Ben Legal right there, playing the one-touch ball to Taylor Fox. The Dogs have had some chances today, but again, nothing finding the back of the net yet. We're about 18 minutes into the second half, 22 left on the clock. Fraser Boone with the throw in. Flicked on. Then Legal running through. Ball played out wide. Nice ball. William Dickey plays the ball through. Oh, nice. What an important touch there from Preston Anthony. Without that toenail of a touch, Gavin Dorn is in on goal, likely for Cape Henry 3-0 lead. Cape Henry corner kick. Mason Dudley to serve the ball in. Goes short. Gavin Dorn flicks on. Another corner. Mason Dudley, a senior. Mason's been on this Cape varsity team. I'm not sure if this is Mason's 3rd year or 4th year. I think he might have played varsity as a 9th grader. Ball served into the back stick. The header. Oh, off the crossbar. Wow, I knew we were just that close to a 3-0 Cape lead. fortunate to hit the crossbar there. Ross Hope completely beaten by the header. As would any keeper, really. It's great service in. Ball out the head, just over Ross's reach. Mason Dudley rises for the header. Bennett Hugh rises for the header. Kylie Size takes a quick throw. Looks to spray. I think that's William Dickey, maybe, number 9. Oh, dispossessed in midfield. Oh, that looks very dangerous. Kylie Size running up front. Taylor Fox looks for Braden Shepard. Cape Henry defense up to the task yet again. Ball over the top. There's a cross-saving tackle from Cape Henry. Braden Shepard with a nifty move to get free. Just couldn't quite find the ball across to unlock the Cape Henry defense. Corner kick coming in for the Dogs. Possible chance to get on the scoreboard. They go short. Braden Shepard. Oh, just over the back stick. Once again, folks, live at the Cape here this afternoon. First game of the season for the Norfolk Academy Bulldogs. Looks like an absolute beautiful day from the video camera, but there's a bit of a chill in the air. Oh, Kyle Usonis nearly makes it 3. Oh, and there it is. Brilliant save from Ross Hope off the first one. Kyle Usonis seeking his hat trick. Denied. But well taken ball to finish up the loose scraps. The goalkeeper, we can't do anything about that. Ross Hope did excellent just to keep the first one out of the back of the net. Kick save. Kelly Edlund. Philadelphia Flyers fan. But just could not do anything about the second one. And with that, with 16 minutes to go, 17 minutes to go, Cape Henry is turning this annual Chicken Biscuit Road contest into I mean, they're winning handily, 3-0. Mitchell Lugo dispossesses that ball. Chance through to Braden Shepard. It'll be difficult to play against 5 at the back now. Cape Henry packing lots of numbers back, but also then ball's out of bounds. Assistant referee not paying attention. James Coleman winds up and tries to play the ball across. Oh! Kyle Usonis with the ticky-tack foul. And the Dogs play forward. Taylor Fox looking to get a shot on goal. Oh! Taylor Fox strikes. But a little too much curl on that ball. Just about 15 left. If the Dogs are going to get something going, now is the time to do it. A lot of interesting games over the years between these two. Cape Henry, 4 years ago, took a 2-0 lead late into the game, JV game. Well, many of these same players on both teams contesting that match, only for the Dogs to come back and pull it back to tie the game 2-2. I'm not sure I've seen a game, in my recollection, where one of the two teams pulled back 3. Tall order here for the Dogs to try to come away with any results from today's game. I guess in the grander scheme of things, the result to just be out playing. Most of these kids really constrained from their typical activities, both last spring, over the summer, and into the school year. Both schools have been primarily in session, though, for most of the time. Just getting out on the pitch with an opportunity to play. You know, it's a real opportunity for all of these players. William Dickey brings the ball across. Kayusanis into the box. Danger. Oh, well tackled. Kayusanis tough on the ball. Yeah, Mitchell Lugo cleaning up the danger. Oh, Gavin Dorn. Looky, see, here we go. Ross Hope with a great save. Gavin Dorn with a nifty move. Passed the ball around one side, ran around the other. Easy as you like. Oh, realizing now,